Hey guys, it's Eddie back with another review, this time with Marvel Legends Series 3 Wolverine. I want to give a big shout out to KJ Hulk for giving me this guy in a trade. I traded him some Sentinel pieces for this and a couple other figures. Really, just awesome figure. So let's take a look at the base first. I don't have the packaging. Yeah, this was loose, but it's in really great condition. Really cool base, actually. I think in Shartimus Prime's review, he said this is, like a part from a comic, a scene from a comic, where he just completely thrashed up the Hellfire Club, so you can see all the Hellfire soldiers right there, and a bunch of rubble and stuff. Really cool looking base. You can see foot pegs were all over the place. They're all kind of gone or something now, but not a big deal, because I really don't use bases anyways. But, it looks really cool, and of course it has the wall hangers, which I always like. I always love to put my bases on the wall. So really cool. Let's set that to the side and take a look at the figure. Really nice figure. I know a lot of people they like the figure, they don't love the figure. I love this figure. I think it's just it's really cool. Just straight up, I know Series 6 is a better figure. I mean, I don't even have it, but I know it's the better Wolverine. It's the best Wolverine out there. But for what it is, especially being only Series 3 in Marvel Legends, this is a really great figure. During this this review, you'll see a lot of the attributes to it that are like an older Legend, like the different joints and stuff. But this is just a really awesome figure. Let's set him up so I can just give a quick detail view. You can see the detail is just crazy. I mean, it looks very comic accurate to me. One of the only complaints I have about this figure is in the field of detail, however. Let me get Iceman right here. Wolverine is just too big. As you know, in the comics, I believe Wolverine's 5'3". And, he's crouched over right now, so it's kind of hard to see. And I got Iceman right here. You can see he's just too big. It's a really big figure, which in reality, just standing up on straight, he should be coming up about to here to Iceman. So, that's my only, one of my only complaints I have about this figure. But you can see they had a lot of dark parts to it, in between the muscles, which the muscles is probably my favorite part of all this detail. Look how beefy they made him look. The muscle details are really nice. A lot of people don't like how you can see his eyes through the mask, but I actually like that better. To me, it gives it a more realistic quality. I really like his shoulder pads. I really glossy look to him. They're hard, just very hard plastic. But the muscles are really what gets it for me. The muscles just look sick. I love how they look. They include the little X on his belt and everything. Really cool looking. The claws, surprisingly, I don't know if this is because I got it loose or something, but aren't all warped. That's my bad. I accidentally left it out overnight and some paint got off, which I'm really mad because I only had this for a day. But, whatever, But the claws, nice and long. Perfect length to me. Because some of them make them too short. Some figures just make them way too long. They'll make them come out to out to there, but really good length for the claws. Overall, just a really awesome detail on this figure. For articulation, it's pretty good. It's not weak, but it's not the greatest. Oh, and look at that. They even included a little stitching in his black parts. They raised it up. It's not just painted on. It's molded in. Anyways, the articulations, it's not the greatest on any Marvel Legend, but it's also not the worst. It's definitely one of the early Marvel Legends. It has a lot of qualities to it that are like the early Legends. So the head actually has really good movement. Rotates around really nicely. Up a lot, actually. Down not so much, but up a lot. It's not a ball joint. For some reason, see, it doesn't turn at the neck right here. But it's a separate, I don't know if it's showing up on the camera, but right here is a lighter shade of yellow than right here. I don't know, it matches more the head, and it's almost like another texture. This is more of a rubbery texture, I don't know. I mean, it's solid, but it's more of a, I don't know how you can explain it, kind of rubbery. Anyways, the arms go forward and back, they don't, in and out, they don't rotate all the way up, but that's because of the shoulder pad, which I don't really mind. Rotates at the bicep, which... he has a really big bicep. Look, they even included hair and everything. Sorry I keep on going back to the detail, but I really like the detail on this figure. Bends at 2 points on the elbow, but you can't go back that far because of his big old muscle right here. Rotates at the wrist, like the low part of the wrist, forward and back at the wrist, bends in and out at the finger. It's not individual fingers, which I like better. I'm not a big fan of individual fingers. It's a solid piece that moves. And then this one is a bit different, but same basic idea. This one makes more of a fist, though. So, the waist is another kind of complaint, the only other complaint I have about this figure, because there's no articulation in the torso at all. And as you can see, they put him in like this weird warped kind of chest to where he's like, he's like twisted, you know what I mean? He's twisting back like ready to throw a punch or something, but that only works for just that much amount of poses. You can't get a whole lot in there, or else it's gonna look really weird. See, because then his head's not lined up, and that really bothers me, because like, see, his pecs are back here and when his abs right here and everything. It would be nice to get some waist articulation in there, but it's one solid piece. But it does rotate at the waist, at the bottom part. Goes in and out. It has one of those early Legends joints where it's, I actually like these better than just a ball joint, where it's not a ball joint there. It's in and out, forward and back, and then there's a separate swivel down here. Bends at 2 points at the knee, goes back really far. Rotates at the lower part of the boot, at the foot. Goes forward and back at the ankle, and bends at the toe. So really good Marvel Legends articulation on this guy. Definitely an awesome figure. Really, I do love this figure a whole lot. Probably my favorite out of the lot I got from KJ Hulk. So everybody go subscribe to KJ. Link's going to be on the side. Stay tuned for more reviews. Go check out Big Bad Toy Store for all your big bad toy needs. And this is Eddie, signing out.